I wanted to talk to you guys today about the activity that I've assigned to you called flooding and flipping. Think about what's going on in this moment. This is about what's going on with you in this moment. You're not trying to take into account what everybody else has said or done, anything like that. This is really just you, your authentic self, exploring this, hopefully on a piece of paper. That is the best way to kind of get it like off of your workspace. If you only do this in your mind, you're not going to be able to do the flipping part, the second part of it, okay? So grab a piece of paper and just draw a line down the center and just start writing everything that you're aware of. Those of you that know the see, hear, feel, know, and believe journal prompt, that's probably in another video, but you're just stopping and you're saying, okay, what do I see right now? What do I hear right now? What do I feel right now? What do I know and believe right now? The things that are facts, the things that I'm filling in the holes. What's happening right now? And you're flooding all of that onto one side of your paper. And as you become aware of all that, and as you get it off of your workspace in your mind and you get it onto words, use the Power Thesaurus that we've talked about before. Have that app. If you just know, I'm stuck, I'm overwhelmed, I'm numb, I'm bored. If it's something like that, it's too vague. We need to get a little bit more specific. So try to be as specific as you can with these words. And don't hold back. Write down everything that you think applies. If you hear the dog barking, if you hear ambulance sirens, if you hear a train in the background, if you hear the clock ticking, jot that down. It doesn't matter what you see, hear, feel, know, and believe. It just matters that you notice it. The right-hand side of your paper, the way I do it, is I make the right-hand side of my paper all of the undesirable things, everything that I'm aware of, and don't judge it. Just write it down there. And then go ahead and flip it to be the things you'd rather see, hear, feel, know, and believe in this situation. This is called flooding and then flipping. Remember that this isn't about the dictionary opposites. It's about this is how I felt in that situation. This is how I wish I would have felt in that situation. Possibly you're doing this exercise over a past situation, something that happened in the last 24 hours, something that confused you or really threw you out of kilter, put you in a funk, and you're trying to explore it later to get the value out of it. A lot of times I'll assign that. This is a really good time, a really good way to go and explore something that happened in the past. Flood everything down, flip it over to see what you would have rather been feeling in that moment. This is the flooding and flipping that we talk about. Sometimes this is the only way to shift your focus. This isn't magic. It isn't going to magically make you feel like these other things you'd rather feel. It's not magic, but it does help you face some of the things that have been following you around and help you get a grip on how you want it to be instead, because we're going to get more of the thing that's the most clear thing in our mind. The thing we're seeing, hearing, feeling, knowing, and believing the most clearly is the thing we're moving toward. It's our focus. It becomes our feeling. It will be our function. We will begin to act toward that thing that's the clearest in our mind. If the thing that's the clearest in our mind is the stuff on the undesirable side, we're going to get more of it. It's the law of attraction at work. So let's go ahead and figure out, what do I want instead? So many of us at any given time, when we're aware of something we don't like, when we become aware of that funk, we're very clear about what we don't want and what we didn't like. But we have no idea what we'd rather it feel like if that situation could happen again, if we could make it different. If we don't have something else in our mind, if we don't have something else clear, the same thing is likely to happen again. So we have to flood and flip so that we can clear up that picture in our mind. Okay? Hopefully that helps clarify that exercise for those of you that I've assigned it to.